The camera slowly zooms into an old, eerie house. The wooden door creaks, and the dusty windows reflect a ghostly atmosphere. Inside, a family has just moved in. A father, mother, two daughters, Aliyah and Zainab, and three sons, Rihan, Kabir, and Daniel. This is the story of an ordinary family who unknowingly stepped into a house with a dark past. Scene 2, strange incidents begin. It's nighttime. The family is having dinner when suddenly the main door starts shaking on its own. The children stare at it in shock. Dad, why is the door moving by itself? It's an old house, son. Must be the wind. But as the camera zooms in, a shadow flickers behind the door. Something is standing there. Scene 3, the whispering begins. Late at night, Aliyah and Zainab are chatting in their room. Suddenly, Zainab hears a whisper near her ear, but Aliyah doesn't hear anything. This house belongs to me. Leave now. Aliyah, did you hear that? Confused. Hear what? I didn't hear anything. As Aliyah turns away, a faint shadowy face appears behind Zainab. Scene 4. The fear grows. The next night, Daniel and Kabir are sleeping when their door creaks open by itself. A strange presence enters the room, moving closer to Daniel's bed. Turning in his sleep, suddenly opening his eyes, only to see a skeletal hand reaching toward him. Daniel screams, waking everyone up. Mother! Panic, what happened? Panting! Something was standing near my bed. Scene 5. The horrifying truth. The father digs through old records and finds an ancient newspaper. The headline reads, "A man murdered his children in this house before taking his own life." Father, this house, it's filled with blood. The mother gasps and the children freeze in fear. Suddenly the lights dim and a terrifying shadowy figure appears on the wall. Ghostly woman, in a deep menace. "This is my house. You cannot stay." The lights flicker violently before everything goes pitch black. Scene 6. The final twist. The next morning, the family decides to leave, but as they open the front door, they are horrified. Outside is not the real world, but an abandoned graveyard. Why can't we leave? Father shaking with fear. We are trapped here. Forever. The camera slowly zooms out, revealing that the house is not in the real world anymore. It exists in a cursed dimension. The final words appear on the screen. Some doors are only meant to enter, never to leave. Suddenly, a blood-curdling scream echoes as the screen goes black. Part 2. Trapped in horror. Scene 1. No escape. The family sits in the living room, their faces pale with fear. The father desperately inspects the walls while the